Coming up next on Arizona Horizon, we'll hear from a Phoenix fire captain on the dangers of hiking in summer heat. Also tonight, a new study finds that teachers are increasingly uncomfortable teaching civics lessons. And astronomers from the University of Arizona discover a growing baby planet outside our solar system. Those stories and more next on Arizona Horizon.
Arizona Horizon is made possible by contributions from the Friends of Arizona PBS, members of your public television station.
Good evening and welcome to Arizona Horizon. I'm Ted Simons. At least 4 people have died in hiking areas around the valley this summer, including a 63-year-old man whose body was found earlier this month at Echo Canyon on Camelback Mountain. Fire crews have also responded to numerous rescues, most notably a July incident involving a stranded family of 11. Not long after that rescue, we spoke to Phoenix Fire Captain Rob McDade about the dangers of hiking in extreme heat. It starts, this big story, with a family of 11 out there on South Mountain, including a child as young as 3. What was that all about?
Yeah, that was disappointing. Obviously, we have a long history of making rescues on our mountains. It's not uncommon. It's a very popular tourist attraction and for locals, but that was an extreme heat day. It was right at noon when the call went out, and the call sort of built up for us, and it was a family and one of the children was having some problems with the heat, having heat-related illnesses, so we dispatched a technical rescue team to take care of it. As we were making our way to the mountain, it kept growing, and never sudden it came out 5 children with 6 adults, and that became a large operation for us.
Now, was that trail open?
That was a closed trail, restricted trails on extreme heat days, and the Holbert Trail on South Mountain was one of the closed trails that day.
Were there warning signs saying this trail is closed?
Yeah, there are numerous warning signs, and in fact, I was out there that day, sandwich board type signs that you would have to walk around on the trail to access it from every point was on the trail.
So these are easy to see. These aren't like, hey, I didn't know what was going on out here. I had no idea the trail was closed.
No, you had to walk around these signs to get on that single track trail.
What leads to a closure? I mean, is there a certain threshold that has to be hit?
There is. So this is a long-forming thing that we wanted the community's input. Parks Department, we have a Parks Board that is, outside of the city government, that works with the city government and the Phoenix Fire Department. And this has been in the works for years. And we finally landed on National Weather Service, puts out a heat advisory. We follow them. They're the experts. When they tell us dew point is at a certain rate, the temperature is a certain rate, it's very inhospitable for any hikers. So we make the decision and we close 3 major mountains.
Okay, how common is it for a rescue operation in the middle of summer, in the middle of a hot day? I mean, closed trail or even a not a closed trail, how common is this?
Unfortunately, it's a little too common for us. We get them in peak times. Our mountain rescues are year-round. We do see a peak during February when we have the waste management. We've got either a Super Bowl or a national championship or a Final Four in town, a real big influx, the car show. But then in the summer we see, unfortunately, too many of these happen. So again, we average a couple hundred of these a year. Some of them are minimal, we walk them down. Some of them we airlift them off with a helicopter and we send our folks up there in very, very hot temperatures. And the rescuers are on those trails to get them down.
Yeah, that's no easy task for them either. This family, was anyone in this family cited for this?
So again, Parks Board is in charge, or the Parks Department would issue those citations, and then Phoenix PD would look into any endangerment. Luckily for us, I'm not obfuscating the answer.
Right.
But luckily for us, the Phoenix Fire Department, the lights go on, we hit the mountain. We focus on safety, we focus on getting them down, and we let our folks figure out who gets cited and when.
Do people ever get cited for this kind of activity?
I believe that citations have been issued, and I believe this is such a new program. I think everybody's trying to figure out when and where do we apply that. And again, like I said, luckily the Phoenix Fire Department doesn't have to make those decisions.
So for those watching right now and thinking, I think tomorrow at noon might be a great time to go hit South Mountain, what do you tell them?
Use the stairwell in your building if you work downtown. Go to the gym. It's a great time to go to the movies. we want to encourage recreation, right? And I do want to say, this family wanted to have a day out with their family. You can appreciate that. I'm glad they didn't want them at home just looking at screen time. However, let's be smart and let's be safe.
Did you get an explanation from this particular family and what they were doing, what they were thinking, or is it just, let's get them out of here?
I think it was, let's just get them out of the house. I think overwhelmed of 5 children, seemed like a good day to go hiking, but unfortunately it could have been very tragic.
Was it North Mountain, Camelback, and South Mountain? Are those the three?
Yep,
The big
yep.
three?
So Echo Canyon, yep, Piestewa, the main trail, and then on South Mountain we have 3 trails, the Mormon Loop, the Humboldt, and then the one that goes to the top.
Which is the one do you think you get the most summertime? We're talking summertime rescues here.
Echo Canyon at Camelback Mountain, that's our Eiffel Tower. When people come from out of town, they say, we want to go hike on Camelback Mountain. We see it on Instagram, we see it on social media. That's the mountain we want to go to.
And last question, we'll let you go. Good information. We appreciate you having here. Are these people visitors? Or are these locals who really, really should know better?
We have a big mix of 80% local, 20% from out of town, so it's a lot of the local folks.
80% local. Captain Rob McDade, Phoenix Fire. All right, if you see me out there, you know I've completely lost my mind.
Right, we'll make sure you don't get on that mountain, Ted.
Sounds good. Good to have you here. Thank you.
On Masterpiece Mystery.
Of course they're here.
What's going on? There's been a death at the sailing club.
Is it murder?
Sounds like you've rubbed a few people up the wrong way. There's something you need to see.
If this is my last case as SIA, I've got to solve it.
The Marlowe Murder Club on Masterpiece Mystery.
Sunday night at 8 on Arizona PBS.
On Masterpiece Mystery. You okay, mate?
Jerry Cooper? What was he threatening you with?
The only chance you have of saving anything is if you tell me the truth.
We have a match. It's in DNA material found on the sweatshirt of Jerry Cooper.
Unforgotten on Masterpiece Mystery.
Sunday night at 9 on Arizona PBS.
Next time on Antiques Roadshow, Vintage San Jose, Hour 2.
This poster ties for the most valuable piece I've ever appraised.
Have these objects held their value since 2009? Find out next time on Antiques Roadshow, Vintage San Jose, Hour 2.
Monday night at 7 on Arizona PBS.
A new report from the Sandra Day O'Connor Institute for American Democracy finds that nearly 80% of civics teachers are self-censoring their classroom content. The reason? Fear of controversy and backlash. Joining us now is Liam Julian. He's Vice President of Programs and Public Policy at the O'Connor Institute for American Democracy. It's good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
Nice
good to have you. Yeah, let's talk about the title kind of says it all. Why are teachers uncomfortable teaching civics?
Yeah.
What's going on out there?
Well, there are 3 components that we can talk about, but I want to just emphasize civics teachers are uncomfortable teaching civics. This is shocking. I mean, we're somebody to say math teachers are uncomfortable teaching math, can't wrap your mind around that, but this is the case in civics classrooms today. Teachers tell us they lack preparation, they lack guidance about what to teach and what they can teach, and then they lack support from their school and district leaders should something go amiss.
Yeah, and I want to talk about those headings there if you can. But when you talk about teaching civics, some people don't even know what civics means.
Yep. Yeah, so you think about an American government class or American history, sometimes economics is part of it. Really, it's a class that deals with the rights and responsibilities of what it means to be an American citizen.
And we got self-censorship here because of fear of backlash, controversy, these sorts of things. Is that just simply because of the nature of American society right now?
I think it's part of where we are, absolutely. I think teachers are aware that today there are potentially consequences, not just professional but personal, that can come from a misstep. And so they're quite aware of that. And they're sort of tailoring their instruction accordingly.
How so?
What we hear from teachers is that in many cases they're tiptoeing around subjects that they think might be controversial. And in some cases, walking back entirely from opening up classroom discussion about those sort of controversial issues, which I would say is core to a civics class, to sort of teach that civil discourse skill.
I think in the report, the quote is a narrowing of instruction and a loss of rigor. That's what you're talking about, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah, it's sort of a walking back of sort of the sort of hands-on kind of instruction, almost sort of taking refuge in sort of the, not to say that, how American government works is not important, certainly it is, but that's just the start of what a robust civics class should
And
be.
I would imagine that kind of leads to the finding that teachers feel unsupported.
Well, yes, teachers basically say that they are aware that were something to go awry, a student were to get upset, a parent were to make a phone call, it makes the news, they're talking about it on Horizon, they're going to be hung out to dry. They're going to take the blame, and their school or district leaders will not support them in that instance.
Are there examples of this? Is there evidence of this?
There certainly are. I mean, this is a survey we conducted was a national survey of teachers from around the country, experienced civics educators. So we just listened to what they said. But yeah, certainly examples can be found of this.
Report also found that teachers feel underprepared. What does that mean?
Well, it's interesting. You got to keep in mind a lot of these teachers are millennials and Gen X. They themselves didn't actually have civics in school. In their teacher preparation programs, they tell us they don't get it there either. And they also don't get the pedagogical training that will allow them to sort of feel confident facilitating conversations about these tough topics.
So insufficiently trained, I would imagine, on what to say and how to say it as well. I mean, there's the training of the actual facts and figures. There's also training in communicating those things.
Content and skills training is lacking. Yep.
And that's what you're seeing in this report. Okay.
That's right.
I saw in the report also that there are lack of, teachers say that they don't find models that they can look at or best practices they can look at. Is that again because so many of them come from a background where civics was second thoughts?
Yeah, and so we actually interviewed a lot of these teachers to try to put out there some of the best practices that they had found just through experimentation was working in the classroom. And we actually found some that were common throughout our survey, one of which, very interesting, was to ground conversations in primary sources, especially founding documents from, say, 100 or 200 years ago. Does several things, lowers the temperature. We're not having a classroom conversation about the news. We're having a classroom conversation about a debate that we've had historically in this country for hundreds of years. And it also shows students this is not new. We've debated these ideas since the beginning of this country. It's core to who we are. And that reframing, I think, is very valuable for students and for young people today. So
yeah, looking back, it's like this is how we got here, and maybe this is a little bit of part of how we got, but we're still watching an old film, in other words, instead of something in color and more modern, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I noticed in the report it also mentioned that civics lacks a common purpose.
Yeah. I mean, this is problematic because it gets back to the guidance piece. A civics teacher in a classroom today, which version of civics am I supposed to be teaching? I mean, they need to know specifics. And when they don't have those specifics, what do? They walk it back for obvious reasons. It shouldn't take courage to teach a civics class, and that's what it takes today.
Do they walk it back, or do they start going into their lanes and start maybe a little bit of the personal comes out where necessarily it shouldn't?
Yeah, and this is another thing that can happen is when you lack that guidance, that's when you get these sort of accusations that this teacher is teaching what he or she believes rather than what civics should be. And maybe that teacher just is doing his or her best, but lacks that sort of guidance. But you're exactly right. It opens the door to that.
Yeah. So with all this, everything that we're talking about here, the benefits of a civic education, I mean, the benefits of learning about civics, is it dwindling?
I would suggest that we need it now more than ever. I would say that a civics education that teaches people to be comfortable with disagreement and to learn how to disagree productively is so essential at the moment, and it's unfortunate that that's not happening.
Yeah, but Liam, goodness gracious, that's what civics is all about.
Right.
Civics is all about, hearing different things, what different people thought about different things, how we moved forward. I mean, goodness gracious, if you're arguing about civics.
Yeah. One thing people should keep in mind is that this can be done. This has been done. The most popular civics course in the country, the AP U.S. Government and Politics course, it's taught in red districts, it's taught in blue districts. You can get credit for it at the reddest colleges, at the bluest colleges. People got in a room and hashed it out and made a curriculum that worked. If you get in your corners and you don't have those conversations, what happens? Nobody wins, because civics gets taught less.
Okay, that works, and that has worked. What can a civics teacher right now, listening, watching, whatever, what can they take from that?
I think that they can take from that there is a way forward here, and that there are possibilities in the classroom, as we were talking about, to ground your sort of teaching in those founding documents, but also to say to your school and district leaders, look at these examples where we're doing this right.
Right.
And let's move in that direction.
Yeah, are we trying to move in that direction, or are we still kind of stuck in sand?
It depends maybe where you're looking, because education is such a hyper-local issue. But I hope we are starting to. We talked about this a little bit off air, that there's a sort of cyclicality sometimes to this.
Yes.
I think we might be at sort of one of those troughs, and then I'm hoping we're going to see that.
All right.
That bounce.
If we see
that's
it,
that's what I'm sticking with.
We're going to ask you back on the show
Okay.
if we see it. Liam Julian, again, O'Connor Institute for American Democracy. Good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm William Brangham. Tonight on the NewsHour, Jimmy Kimmel's suspension raises questions about censorship. Coming up at 6 on Arizona PBS.
Astronomers have detected a growing planet outside our solar system. The discovery is a first in that the baby planet was found in a cleared out area of a disk of dust and gas. Astronomers always thought there might be a growing planet there, and they finally found one. We learned more about all this from University of Arizona astronomer Laird Close. Good to have you here. Welcome to Arizona Horizon.
Thanks, Ted.
I just love this kind of stuff. Okay, so this is the first time a growing planet was found outside our solar system in this fashion, or the first time a planet was found, period?
All right, so to be clear, we have found
I don't know, about 6,000 planets outside of our solar system. So, but what's special about this is we almost know nothing about how planets form. And so we know that there are baby planets out there. We know that there are planets that are growing because after all, they get big like Jupiter. But we've never really seen that process of how a Jupiter-like planet is formed, like a big gas giant. So what's so excited about this discovery is that we've actually been able to discover a planet, take a picture of it, no less, actually growing. And we can see material falling onto the planet. And when that material, it's gases like hydrogen and helium, it falls onto the planet. And like, as everybody probably at home knows, when something falls through the atmosphere and lands on a planet, it gets hot. And so we can actually see this heat that's being generated by this process of like literally waterfalls of gas from outer space falling onto the surface of this baby planet, and it starts to grow. Maybe people can see this at home.
Yes, what are we looking at here?
Right, so this is this amazing system. And I've been looking for this for 15 years and never found anything quite like this. No one's ever seen anything quite like this, so it's very exciting. So you see a star in the center, right?
Yes.
That kind of looks like a star. And then you see a ring around it. It looks a little bit like Saturn's ring, but here you can see this white ring that's around a star. So right away, that's an interesting looking young star. It's got a big ring of dust and gas. And then you see this purple dot kind of to the bottom there. That's the planet. That's Wisbit 2b. That's the name of the planet. And that's a very special planet because you can see it's kind of a purpley color.
Yes.
And that's because it's glowing from that heat of material falling onto its surface. And that's a very unusual thing to see. And even more unusual, again, it just gets better and better. There's sort of a bunch of rings, and it's sitting right in sort of a dark gap between, there's a fainter ring, but it's down there to the bottom. And then there's that very bright ring.
Yes.
Right in between the rings is the planet. And that planet is working really hard to keep that ring dark and cleared of dust and gas.
I saw that in the story about this, I saw where it's kind of compared to, clearing snow out. Something is being cleared out to allow this little baby planet to become a big planet.
That's right. I mean, the planet itself is pretty effective at clearing that area. So it's scattering out the dust. It's getting rid of any other planetesimals. It's accreting the gas. We thought that this is how these sort of things would work, but we've never been actually able to find a planet in one of these dark rings. And I suspect we're going to find more. It's tricky stuff. You need a really fancy camera to be able to take a picture like this.
I want to ask on how it was filmed, but I think we have another graphic here, and I want to take a look at this and find out what holy smokes, what are we looking at here?
Okay, well, now this is an artist's illustration. Okay, the other image was a legit photograph.
The real deal, yeah.
But this is an artist's illustration of what might be going on that planet. And what you're kind of seeing here is you're seeing this gas and dust. It's falling on to the planet itself. Astronomers like to call it accreting. So it's accreting hydrogen and helium, and it gets really hot. And so it sort of you see it's white hot, and it's emitting a bunch of different colors of light. One of them is a very special color called H-alpha, and that's where we were able to find it. And because we can see this bright light coming from the planet at this very special wavelength, we know that it's from material falling onto the planet itself.
And it looks like it's within that ring. It's centered in there, but I'm also seeing a ring on the outer edges there.
Yeah, so this is there's a lot going on here. So this planet, it's so young that it has its own little ring, which you couldn't see in my photograph.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, all of that, this whole image that we're seeing here would all be inside 1 pixel of my photograph.
Wow.
So it's all, this is an artist's illustration of what would happen if you looked at it with a really big telescope, much bigger than we have. But it tells you sort of the concept, the astrophysics of what's probably going on. And we have real evidence that this planet really is accreting this material onto it. It's growing. It's a baby planet, and it's growing.
And this suggests to us, to you, that this is maybe how our solar system developed.
That is why I'm so interested in these things, because of course we don't know how our solar system formed. This solar system is 5,000 times younger than our solar system, but it might look a lot like what our solar system looked like when our solar system was just 5 million years old. Our solar system's about 4.55 billion years old. So if you go back 1,000 times in time, our solar system might have looked a bit like this, and Jupiter might have looked a lot like Wispit 2b.
But we're kind of running out of time, so we can't get too deep on how it was found. But my question is, not so much how it was found, but when you found this, does that mean now you can find others?
Yes, yes. It's very exciting. So we're like, oh, yes, it's all working. It's a camera that was completely developed here in Arizona and at the University of Arizona. And it's an amazing camera. It's about the size of a small car. It's very fancy. I just want to, it's sort of a little silly, but it has the ability to see the difference between 2 dimes that I'm holding up here if I was looking at it from Tucson. Okay, you know how far away Tucson is?
Yes, my goodness.
120 miles away, it can actually determine whether I'm holding up 2 dimes or 1 dime. And that's the power. It's a 20 milli-arc-second imaging camera. So it's the sharpest imaging camera that we have.
Well, Laird Close, U of A astronomer, that's a little freaking me out there a little bit with that thing. But great information, very exciting. This is really good stuff. Thanks so much for sharing this. We really appreciate it.
Oh, it's great to be on.
Yeah,
Thanks.
you bet. All right, thank you. That's it for now. I'm Ted Simons. Thank you so much for joining us. You have a great evening.